Okay, and your next topic for discussion. We NPP ni, and we NDC ni. So let me start from where we NPP ni. Dr. Muhammad Bawumia, or say when lose the 2024 election because say or cremoni. Or minor ye woman no, who say politics abedane tribal thinana.
I'm not going to say, or say, you ever start elections, no? Before even the primaries, Dr. Bawumia, they wanted to chip in with tribal politics. Say, Beya, and within internal, no, can affect the NPP. Nanke best line Dr. Bawumia and because he's a Muslim and an answer CD. Okay. And see, you didn't call election in Wien, and they are trying to also do the same thing. They just don't. They want to have influence on the party, but that can never work. Let me tell you something that Ghanaians vote based on ideas, policies that will help them, that will benefit them. Do you understand? Message out there more mono, and a cow makuma. That's a 12 sumwa. And no more so to Abama. I know Nayan met me who said Ghana for no do na that da or more a ye. Inti Yebefa propaganda quine be so near can some a better on a Kumasi bed dada on by a yen, and the debia so more can say we have short memory in Cheney refiasem. Into more can some dada on back better power and a few my idiom. They said they make us now they are running the country on constitutional means, reading into people's house and all that. Dr. Bawumia. It's true. He did not lose this election because he's a Muslim.
Okay, so what do you think made him lost 2024 election?
Read the NPP, your investigations, your research, your analysis, the BAV. The Mayelusu election is from within Yankasayam. Almost 2 million NPP people were in the house who didn't come out to vote.
Why didn't they go and vote?
It's Yankasaya internal matters. I used to cry.
Bobby my na ye so
say during primaries, said ye selected parliamentary candidates. Ebi mo why no montiase. Inti menteme wan se kakra beba. Edu primaries dia. Enye sa kunye bia no. And the reason why in NPP elections on. So NPP internal elections, I know a hot, which a chance a general election. But when the NDC are having the internal election, I want to show you.
Because they are united.
It's not because they are united. One.
It's true.
Yes, unity is in them. Yes, unity. But unity no ensure that any strong in say. So far MPP see ho. That's also presidential candidate. Ama the new patriotic party. Me no bit me nipa be 20. Obi qualify. Qualifications are the be mo obi obi. But wo bo ran DC mo. Presidential candidate. Omunya timika say kwa we pen or popular we need whisker say. But when it comes to MPP, nipa 20 now be no mobile whisker. Now people are mentioning names, right? We are talking about Dr. Bawumia, whisker, ideas, Brad Champo, whisker, ideas, Japan, whisker, or ideas, and all these people. Do Cabinet Japan, it's a basa, a tension about your prime minister. But that's compared to the NDC.
Almost one member see I don't get here when you now.
Mama Jai, Auntie Jai. It's not true.
Almost one member.
More member. But when person make sure say, yeah, man, I do a more ban.
Or
say MP NDC bam. Reason in here say, and I make sure say, so far you see what say nipa 10. And I would almost say young interview. Now you should be qualified for prime minister now. 10 now being no be qualify. But then this which means honest will be free. Now can you probably 2-3. But MPP obes honest will be any then one ubesanya nipa 20.
So why did you people lose 2024 election?
2024 election is simply because our people do not come out. And one or two corrections via ankoyi inti and a man basa. And then this is only the propaganda no echo through yan for any and check it or propaganda no more yan rebata yan we were focused about telling them when near year juma near jian would say year juma by mistake here is and then you can say you focus on your juma ya no kwa now say making sure say one more propaganda no more communicators in the day ban and can people phone so build the communicators are you bet me e dia akwa church man phone say entesa
okay
so when person me said the 11 year the buy no more can 11 ni one say 11 ha Ghana for a tete in for 11 say 1%. But electricity increment tariffs and this is one, but say how many percent? 14. what the 1% go compare 14. Who can't you be say 1% I diabeto in taxes so mobile money so ama na yo uhieni bubruwa na 14% na odi aba na be mana ye den ene se ne be kunu kura flat nti sa propaganda we nyina no yen hwen die chiri ene ma ne ba sa because ne yen focus nya wo adwuma ya ye so esan se obi aba no promise o se me ba be ma tablet ya obetimi ade akwa kosua de obi so se ono wo ba obema aponche gari obema headmaster no sika o de be kodwom akoto nnuane aba na maba be di somebody is promising you of digitalization how the youth of this country can learn and know how what is trending in the education sectors abe for kwan so say be ya osu free woman mu kura ko konya disua tete abenya metimi di aba abe ye oman ni yenu na nnuane so promising banchene body agbelima from their own presidential candidate at that time, His Excellency John Dramani Mahama. That was the message in Libya. Enti eba ne sana wo hwe policy a nice idea. We believed in that. Say bitimi abom man to mpon. Enti ya dwen nyina was on ye message ane ye deba. Na ye nuanu so enna mechiri ye propaganda hodo. Ti na efu se bia emfa omo propaganda no mo ye timamfo ni ntie. They will listen to ye and go say ye adwuma. But sana omanfo no so propaganda no mo ye na ato enipa bibiri trim. And on my election, simple. It's not because Bawumia is a Muslim. So because Bawumia is a Muslim, there are various constituencies where parliamentary candidates were only a Christian. And what Bawumia could be a parliamentary candidate.
But how can you compare Bawumia, a whole flag bearer, to a parliamentary candidate?
We are not comparing. We are just making analysis here. Say.
Okay.
So even though Sesana Moka say or a Muslim tini tutiana, then what about constituencies in the Mayabenya a total votes no enti constituencies based you breaking it down constituency based no Christian parliamentary candidate or more hono adenti na komo no if say a true faith and I say a true religion now Ghana for the to aba adenti na those constituencies no parliamentary candidates Christians no o man nya more vote and change flag bearer no
odim oka parliamentary Christian candidates enya voter nipa me research no e din na Bawumia na mu ne boy na Prophet Intim Fojo. Reverend, yes. Somebody. Let's see this. Reverend Intim Fojo constituency. Am I rain fi say independent candidates be PM or hobby. That independent candidate no onya 10,000 plus votes meba.
All right.
That 10,000 plus votes na independent candidate no onya ye no. Osanso NPP ni during the parliamentary primaries no enema nkoye na ma ni free party ni mu and wo ba as independent candidate if sanka ni vote sa 10,000 plus no wo de ko ka Intim Fojo 16,000 plus na aka definitely obenya more votes than His Excellency your former vice president.
Let me also ask you this question. So do you think at this age, at this century, Ghanaians vote based on religion and faith they are in?
Some do vote on religion.
That's never true.
It is true. During the campaign, we heard it several times. Oh, yeah, na aba. Yeah, kremoni na aba. Uma yenkoto aba ne fama kremoni.
Meba, into which in kremo Islamic constituencies and I say Islamic areas, you know. I don't think I was talking about Lusu elections.
Some voted for him.
But Olusu still no. Say based on religion. And northern parts and Muslims, Islamic communities now vote for Dr. Alhaji Mahmoud Bawumia because we're Muslims.
Aside being a Muslim, if say tribe and so
and that's what I'm telling you, that Ghanaians are wise enough not to vote based on religion, faith, or whatever they belong.
But people said it's because he is a Muslim, we will not vote for him.
Which people said it's because
a lot of people. I am a media person. I speak to people. I go out. I listen to people's.
But
views.
I also want to let you know that Ghanaians will never do that. Ghana, you see, you're there enough.
Yes,
Auntie, you sitting here, will you vote based on religion? Will you vote based on faith?
Yeah.
What's that?
I saw for Pobeshim saying to me, Macremoni, MBA.
I saw for no Musia on Bayers. Mihuni said, additional na omunshadam musa.
Baby,
oh, yes. I this one almost said who is that because we be a dream of my Ghana. No, my Ghana and Koso, no, my Ghana can't call a dawa coma swa. She said Nipana Orbano, or ye Cremonia, and so ye tenny. Nimum Usha said Nipana Orbano, Nisama Orca, or resources of Bobby Timdabe Nisama Orca. How does it affect the economy? As you sound so penny being I was because the way you're so that's a woda sorry I know. That's a one sorry man ubia will do manas or ya no more correction.
But you see, Michelle NPP ni say I want him to accept we failed Ghanaians. That is why Ghanaians didn't vote for us.
No.
Bawumia said when the fundamentals are weak, the exchange rate was exposed itself. Sisi ayen share as at the time na NPP a free abemu. And niema bebre na wo hono ma na e ade ya pa. Na amagana fo bebre na edi yaw e wo makumem. Some of this added up to NPP losing 2024 election. For that one, and Bawumia was also part of Nana Adan Kwaku-Fuado's government. Enti checking will be a one in Nana Adan Kwaku-Fuado nam. Ni e share the akosho.
Na omo flag bearers hopefuls no and as a presidential candidate person within NPP one and now can Kufuor administration
no be Kufuor administration but somebody like Kwabena Japan you cannot compare Kwabena Japan to Dr. Mahamudu Bawumia.
So you know Kwabena Japan was a strong campaign person to Dr. Bawumia during the 2024 election.
That is after say so-called PCE
but let me tell you say Ghanaians will never vote based on faith, religion, and all that.
Okay.
We should not even promote that.
Okay.
We will not tribal politics here, mother. Yes, NDC. Almost started from drop before say ever started primary school. Oh, Bawumia and Kremoni.
Yeah.
One more from this is the current secretary now for the NDC. What's his name? Could you help me with his name? Yes, Fifi or say MPP will never allow Cremoni to be a flag bearer.
But it doesn't mean say Ghanaians. It doesn't mean say Ghanaians voted against Bawumia because of Cremoni.
Also, you are even saying it. It's not based on religion. It's based on the policies and the campaign messages are the paper.
And the things the MPP did in government, Ghana for D.
And I'm just saying, propaganda be room.
He's not ready to accept to say the government is failing.
The government
is not ready. When you're ready to accept to say the government is failing.
Ye buy, ye shebo, see ye bay. But any young saw man for any side. So, a be a buyer can say bar, a be provided school buses by 10,000, and a buyer provided 9,000. 9,000 will be so social said. I don't know when to me provided 10,000 and 9,000 pen at the back. If the person vote against him.
Okay, so he didn't lose because he was
a Muslim. But because our messages and our campaign with strategies, no.
Okay.
That means before I come to the main issue. Now we can say NPP for almost 2 million votes bills then Omanko votes yesterday. So Bekaya, one of the interviews of Honorable Kennedy Japan when say na why so as a yen say NPP for Ghanaians and I say place Ghanaians priorities. Now we can say NPP for ASR because at the end of the day more 2 million votes be a bit me boom. Nti eden ya munim say eden ya be win elections. Now we can say nipa 2 million vote ama e can say.
Na is 2 million na woman 2
million woman vote ama ti o dey fan say over 2 million be woman vote ama NPP and lose election because say omodwa MPP for. Nti say 2 million be vote anka wo benya say. Come we 20%.
Okay, say 2 million here party faithful sir. So me a party faithful.
Na unim baby. Unim baby. Let me break this. Prior to 2024 elections, na serious operations at Ashanti region. Na ye perceive who the reason na Ashanti region no. Nipa no mo register no edoso. But se do election day na unhu nipa bebre yes, but say time no soon as they declare na nipa na sen akosoro. The reason na say investigations no dey to me ehun ni say nipa bebre na omudin e voter register no so kra no omunye enkofo mo exist. At the end of the day no, ye trabalot in the gum. Quada so you intercept 500,000 people.
Yeah, yes.
See, after elections, no beko always will be a fool na ballot boss me staff bebre. Inti mimi dem who say we say nipa 2 million na go to abana enye right because the vigilance of the NDC. Mutu mi share say Ghana for and I say omu protect ballot na ma NDC every elections. Inti 2 million na Canada and as or can't add the other who are not visa. You know, say Uba and this Musu qualify say Nipa Bibri and qualify for flag bearership position. Now, the depends on what I say. There is unity in the NDC, and of course, your motto is unity, stability, and development. And it's also say, Obi Ebetina Kase, Nipa and qualify say, Obe Nipa Bibri and qualify when this was on flag bearers. Now say to make us say, Nipa Bakupa qualify. Nagana phone na 57% at one. There's a wow, what for no qualify, no crowd, more qualify on party. The moment my idea, more pay or party. And you know, and I say, maybe later. No, I say NDC for your propaganda be prior to elections and maybe elections. Maybe start it when I come to now. Or can't say means to say electricity tariff I increased by 14%. Now NDC are buying, and I buy.
IMF.
Yes, so I am putting on record. Say May 2023. Maybe you see how you see. I say what
the Ghana call IMF.
You say any the Ghana call IMF. And I'm my buy number. My buy no. Must say IMF or mine the Ghana call the Uhia and ya Hochiraba. It's no Mobama Bay research.
It is
IMF program Nankasa and
why were you doing propaganda at those times?
At those times, NDC are buying. We have never condemned to say Emma Ubianco IMF and Muna Mobeka say Mokrana Mobeka say Moba Monko IMF. Muna Mobeka say Moba Monko IMF. NDC has IMF program any good.
NDC for IMF before
that is and I'm Mobeka say any rights of IMF.
Would you say a wound here say maybe your mind Ghana you do the IMF?
Yeah, I will not agree to that. But at this point,
Ada be no be Ada Ghana for. Say on my crowd na country ben and deka we are see mu. Country bia deka.
Oh, and never kina for ndeka o.
Oh, come on. Okay, that is an exception case. That is an exception case. That is an exception case because they are not even depending on them those advanced countries, you know. They are not depending. So that's an exception case. America deka, UK deka, Ghana for deka. It's here NDC for.
Be like that every time.
I am contesting the fact say I am contesting say or no can say NDC for and abe increase electricity tariff. And you know correct. IMF program amomo koye May 2023. Na Euro Kufuado any new Bawumia. Edi animo. Mo koye IMF program no. And our conditions they say 3 months biano. And I say every quarter of the year no, like every quarter biano. I was say to electricity tariff mo. And IMF program no and they and Euro 2025 mo. And she said, you increase electricity tariff and now. And your momo IMF program deal amokoye and I'm
increasing. No, 3 months be a man to bill more. Could this say momo buy and
not 3 months be a motor electricity tariff. 3 months be a motor water. 3 months be a motor transport.
That's now 14%, 14-16%.
So it depends on the agreement. How they went into the agreement. Say this time. And then this and I can say IMF into and I say and then this Nagasi into. That is sour. No, the program hasn't ended. Let me come into the main issue. Say, you're about me. I say he did not the NPP and also no more lose election because
you're a Muslim.
Right. And then I mean, member era about me about to say since me started to me follow politics. No, this is the first time I hear about me. I can't agree. So when lose elections on the grounds of say you're Muslim, and of course, NDC 1992 constitution led by late President Rawlings de Baye. Yemfuaso say ye ka say obi eye kremoni obi ye Christian ntino onko we die manenko ye bie mu obi a o qualify akọ na ba omi ana ka say nim say when lose election on the grounds of so ye Muslim dia na wonim die nti o lose ye
okay
ni nti o lose ne say emra na me thank you to you almost started so mokoi me kan ho asem say mo na mo de ohaw abre Ghana fo na Ghana fo su na afi die aban papa bi aba ana se Ghana fo ato ama nipa foforo na say NDC aban e no mo de hihye pagu akwan mu asisi Ghana fo na ho to mo nkakra na mo san ahoto ne say me ba ho na say wo san ka say wo ko thank you to wa na o ko da Ghana fo ase say o de 11 beto o mo so ana say o de bet stars beto o mo so ana say o ko da Ghana fo ase say emra na students nursing trainees and teacher trainees e twa mo salaries na Yere Kufuado ne nyame ye Nyankopon ye meeting wo wiem okofa private jet ehun sensem nti that time wo na Ghana for who children na montumi ambo mo na aban fofra be ye omo afiri mu eno na mokoda omo ase se omo to aman this aban na ase dit na mokoda omo ase
mokoda omo ase say you respect the people of Ghana
who voted for them.
No, if those who voted for us, so thank them.
Kasa na so respect the good people of Ghana ade na oba odi omo to amani mu you push a lot of youth
enra
wo be ye de wo mbeti me bacha me time wo mo be ye de wo mbeti
it is on record say yeah Mira Bawumia and lose the election because of so a Muslim because NDC abanya ka say the 1992 constitution by cry ye enforce so na the until lose ni say or how the Ghana for komo me no youth they push the youth and as for Ghana below the poverty lines now mo ma adwuma nye ya tutu fu mu ya tutu electricity mu oh why is the tax we about to so bet I mean we try yenya kakra from come sign the bet what you say it's no need na aka ho and we elections
we need to relax because it's their first 3 months in position so let's just wait
the 120 day contract social contract area Mahama sign with Ghanaians no yemfa contract na na enhwemu never 120 days no we are fulfilled a lot of them
at the right time you know as time goes on say so we definitely come in the 6 years so let me give each other 3 minutes the air so worth Chiman teaching hospital no what would you say about it? 3 minutes sorry Tamale teaching hospital what would you say about 3 minutes?
Okay,
what I
will say about it they say say Tamale teaching hospital wa menya sure say na omuhia say be suspend and say be remove
CEO
the CEO
okay
logistics and equipment omuhia mon sankan entina ma some operation facilities bi wa na operate
okay
so what they compare NPP government ye ba power yenhwe who is the CEO and na ya kase onye na adwuma yi but we make sure say provisions omuhia provided and it's not buying by Kufuor buying wo agenda 111 ohwe hospitals ahodo na wo sia very modern hospitals na government no hwe na wo ye we ye no free ho a ye ko hospital bi ne hu say hospital kro no omuhia renovations ne ya provided those renovations in the metima bo hospitals ni bebre ade amam sa ne ma no na okwa ohwe say as a minister ewo ho take effect so wo hwe na so sa ne ma ne nyina wo ho na say individual no na enye na adwuma ya that is where
you have the right so
question the person sadent na wonye ye but here is the case whereby nipa no logistics na bi wo wa ohia isuo kwa ho ayedin ama wo munye so what do you provide the ohia bitima ma na ye adwuma no ye e de ama no ye wa abai mu doctors are na e strike nurses e strike but ododo say na otete no man nim but to see amoba power ya see Ghana Medical Association and the letter babonten catch mu say mamom sa doctor na ma suspended and I say mo yi na free one
Adamatic
yes you no enye kwan so say yi ni free o bibi no mu hia you provide that thing for them that's what the government you do
okay
so we can say we dey chede and we can yi nkofu bebredi because ye tia na say o say metro me complete 30 notes na 30 notes are metro pen na me dey tro no ye ba akopra e better complete 30 notes entimi so you should have checked omo behia na wa provide no dia mom
I think so omo letter no kra na before so omo resume no omo list a whole lot of medical mameti for na for kra at the ansana so meaning because they were lacking these things
logistics and
na emma omo enyejuma okay we need ma won so 3 minutes
oh kan no kra
na I say Ira Kufuor the NPP government was committed to say omo be say health sector no be blooming now all state agenda 111 na me say agenda 111 na omo kan we ye ka say hospital nye dan yesi ho aha ye we ye betumi e de intre abo anim sa aha hospital machines what I say ntumi nkosi dan bi ansi wo a machines ni ma waka say hospital
dan be ni say machine
agenda 111 project na maye no hospital from Sesubo na from Sesubo na ka me say hospital we machines so my function e adwuma
mama from ko trade there no bibia wo
adwuma
they have
adwuma
things so into abaya bano you need to employ people. Honorable Vincent was there recently.
So he was there because he's doing it in favor of NPP. What's the agenda 1 what's 111 hospitals? Now me say bobo. Now what 2 now what they are not fully operational. Now better catch them say what achieve target. So we agenda 1.
Let's go back to what is going on in
now. Yes, I will come to that. Now I'll say health professionals and NPP town man go strike. You are Ghana Hana September 2024. Much men crack strike. Much men echo strike or wabaimu. Oh, but now I say one more time. We from go strike. I can say strike now. Tamale Teaching Hospital health professionals and say health workers number 1. I can now most Muslims say is stage out and as a cost striker. I will see who say or more cost strike because of them. First and foremost, say or more person better working conditions. What I say. For me, I don't think say Omoko strike because they replace the CEO.
They went on the strike because of the disrespect.
You are turning
and so
I will say
that's all.
Before they would resume from Omoniamana aside Niema instruments they said the health minister needs to apologize to them. Before
needs to apologize to nurses,
the CEO, the doctors and the nurses over there.
CEO abanipa. CEO obi ka say oye can say party ni ana CEO abanipa.
Yeah.
Into CEO any government in the area. CEO is CEO of Tamale Teaching Hospital. And the health minister. Health minister is under president. And it's our boss are back with you. Now say when who said due to your negligence, will be assuring in kwa. Na so confront wa e was on in the kasabasa.
Oh, I don't know.
Into the decision to the decision to remove the CEO no. A health minister and the president at their discretion because a health can say president
say obey appointee the whole northern region having just 4 ICU the whole northern region. So when I was starting me can be say the best Nanka health minister was anko ye ne say wo ba ye na wo be hu say eniema bi enko ye wo honom no e sanko no wo motena se. Okay, what is happening? What is going on? Or be on my list. This and this is what is making working condition.
Now omunim say nyoma we na mo here until say you remove the CEO no. Until say so okay say you provide and is one by national so
let me tell you something.
You remove the CEO now.
The nurses and the doctors say because complaining so sometimes they rather put their lives in danger to help save someone. Nipa no losing in life and you one more say one more nipa no losing in life
but the American say
equipment weren't available.
Fine.
If equipment aren't available, am I was supposed to provide the equipment? No. It's the health minister. You need to do something about it.
The reason I
Saki
CEO no it was on the ground to say what supervise teaching hospital or mama will be losing a life and they also will take full responsibility for that
for
and it's a health minister about CEO or hospital and as a facility mashe negligence am will be a free more I was so when I about to know kasa one in nyano baba
but the decision not sabotage
and I say the decision because the person is your boss into the decision I'm not saying that don't go there make the decision to suspend and as a decision to remove CEO president epa obey appointee CEO or obey remove CEO be to me question because the CEO is acting say or the president not say direct.
I know the.
It's a say BB politics and I say BB sir. Anyway, so I link you with. Now be your doctor. Be your doctor. We see you. That's all no boss crack as I say. Imagine how on patients like us.
And they help me.
So it is in the everything that NDC, anything NDC, you know, it is in the best interest of Ghanaians.
That's never true.
That's it.
What makes it the best interest of Ghanaians?
I would agree with that.
If it's in the best interest of Ghanaians, I see there now Doctors Association, Ababeka say, How a Musaki CEO is not the right way, and you need to even apologize. Is in the interest of the
but I cannot say provided the things
yes, he has provided or the amount so I expect you to praise the government. I expect you to praise the health minister say enyama mo de buy and ade chen ya could provide the amount. The reason is that
they are not operating. If you would allow the hospital be there, then people are going to
say other hospitals so must start renovations in there. When other hospitals are starting renovation.
They will do.
Now government better machine amount. Now we see you in the management. More machine so na machine na say. Now it's a government better for us. You can't manage hospital.
Machine is machine. Machine can break down at any time.
But some management.
I say.
Madam Munyina see Papa send so no. Yet so yensa Efremo was showdown Jumedi so mo be kan ye ho eja. Dey akwaso wo man ga na NPP before actually wo man dwe na NDC for so actually my lawyer fans mo amoto mo je bre ehwe showdown emre no enya ayabia ne saye peja ye mu yeda munyina so asemo amode madwenche so fa comment section ase no munyina so yeda mase eye production team ne medo bibiara asema no and it's na MC honom edema ye executive producer and so eye Mr Daniel yebo producer so eye Hana ATP midi ene na ya so ametenemu edema wo fada so nyame adoma Monday yebesanso edi eshia same time 2 p.m. on the dot. Subscribe to the channel. Emma yesede be ya Monday yetenasia unso ubehu de ekoso ewo Omanga na makramo.